Jono, a 2-0 loss at home to Curzon Ashton. What are your thoughts after that?
Well, obviously disappointing with the result massively. But to be fair, I thought we actually played well in the game. We started the game really well. Curzon obviously in good form. I think we were the best team first 10-15 minutes. We got in some good areas, but you know, like our last probably 7 or 8 games, our final cross or cutback or shot, or no shot because we haven't pulled the trigger again. But we were comfortable, yeah, and we were playing some good stuff. And then I think we made a mistake, you know, for their first goal. I think the ball's come back from Cole to Ollie. He sort of like fell over. He's jarred his back. The guys just nicked it off him, pinged it out wide. They put the ball in the box, but Ollie was struggling with his back, couldn't get back in, and the guys scored at the back post. And you know, you're 1-0 down, and you know, after a good start to the game, sort of like puts you under a little bit of pressure. But to be fair to us, we carried on playing really well. We got in some good areas, but same as the last 7 or 8 games, you know, we just couldn't, you know, make their keeper work really. Second half, I think most of we sort of like gambled a little bit. Fullbacks played higher. We made a few changes, changed shape. We had some great chances to score. I think at 1-0, Keys has missed a couple from a yard or 2 yards out. Greeny's at the post, and us probably going for the game. You know, another mistake by us really. I think the ball's come to Louis. He's had a bad touch. He tries to slide in, don't win the tackle. They play a little pass down the side, and the guy finishes it really well and kills us at 2-0. And then we're just trying to get back in the game. But overall, I thought the work ethic was really good. We passed the ball really well. Just in the final third, things aren't bouncing for us at the moment, and we can't seem to score when we've got some easy chances. You know, we probably had 3 or 4 really good chances today to score, and we hadn't taken them, and that's the biggest difference.
And you could see how distraught the players were at the end. It's so frustrating to be at the end of these results at the moment, despite giving so much out on the pitch.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're totally right, mate. I think, you know, you can't really fault the boys' effort tonight. They worked the socks off for each other. You know, they really grafted. You know, they got forward. I thought Luca was exceptional today. I thought he played really well at left back, you know, with Brownie being out. But we're just not having that little bit of luck in key areas really at the moment. But, you know, we're all going to have to suffer. I'm going to have to suffer, the staff are going to have to suffer, and obviously the players are going to have to suffer until we turn it around. But one thing for sure is, I just said it to the boys in there, you know, you can't stop believing, because, you know, before Christmas, I think we went on a 6-7 unbeaten run, and we're capable of doing it. You know, if we can start being ruthless in front of the goal, start getting more bodies in the area, start shooting a little bit more, which we tell them before every single game, and we can just stop giving silly goals away, we can beat anybody on the day, and I truly believe that. But at the moment, you know, confidence is a little bit low throughout the whole club. But we're still 12th in the league, 13th in the league at the moment, 6 points off playoffs. So, you know, you got to remember where we've come from. You know, a couple of years ago we were in the league below. Last year we had a great season, finishing 8th. This year, obviously, you know, we've done really well. We've got up to 3rd, and we've died down the last, you know, 7 or 8 games. But we still believe if we have a good end to the season, we can finish really high up. And if we can win every single game to the end of the season, we still make the playoffs. So there's a lot to believe in. Just said to the players there, you know, if you don't believe you can do it, you know, you shouldn't be here. So we believe the players can do it, that's for sure. We just need to, you know, keep the performance like they were tonight, but be more clinically in goal, and just cut out the silly mistakes that are costing us goals. But you can't say that the boys didn't give their all today, because they did. Sometimes I want to come in and proper lose my head, but you know, I don't think you can say that about the performance tonight. I thought they put a real good shift in.
And we've got to keep our heads held high, like you said, and move on. But Chorley's up next, and we've just got a few words looking ahead to this weekend.
Yeah, you know, obviously Chorley are doing really well, flying high at the moment. They've had a good run in the cup, and they're full of confidence. You know, got some new owners with the Westlife boys on, wherever it is. So there's a lot of good feeling about the club, and it's going to be a tricky game, but you know, we can give them a good game. We played there in the trophy early in the season, and we were looking to lose the game, but we absolutely battered them. So we've got to go to the belief that if we can play like we did when we played there earlier, and like I say, you know, put our chances away and stop the ball going in our net, we can beat anybody. So I truly believe that. I think, you know, there's a lot of boys whose confidence are low at the moment, but there's only way you can get out of that is by working hard and encouraging one another and trying to pick up results. But if we can finish as high as possible and getting as many points on the board as possible, you know, we can stay in the National League North. It'll be a great season for us because it's only our second season in this division. That's not saying we don't want to get in the playoffs. Far from it. You know, our aim is to get promoted, but sometimes you've got to be realistic. And you know, one thing for sure is if you don't get relegated as well, next year there's going to be some good games.
Thank you, Jono.